Hey everyone! Welcome back to another episode of the English Learning Podcast, where we make English simple, fun, and useful for your daily life. I'm Jason, your host.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. We're so glad you're here with us today. If you've ever wanted to sound more natural when you speak English, today's episode is just for you.
That's right! Today we're talking about something super cool and super useful. Idioms. More specifically, 50 daily routine idioms that native speakers use all the time in real life.
Now, if you're wondering, what is an idiom? Don't worry. An idiom is a group of words with a meaning that's different from the literal words. Like when we say hit the sack, it doesn't mean hitting a real sack. It means going to bed.
Exactly. And idioms are everywhere in English. You hear them in movies, in songs, in conversations with friends. If you don't understand them, it can be really confusing. But once you do, it's like unlocking a secret code.
And the best part is, today's idioms are all related to daily routines, from waking up in the morning to going to bed at night, so you'll be able to use them right away in your everyday life.
So, get ready to laugh, learn, and level up your English. We're going to share real examples, role plays, and even give you a fun listener challenge at the end.
Let's not waste any more time. Shall we jump into our first section?
Let's do it. First up, what are idioms and why use them in daily conversations? So, before we dive into the idioms themselves, let's take a moment to understand what idioms are and why they matter in daily English.
Right. Like we said earlier, an idiom is a phrase where the meaning isn't clear just by looking at the words. It's like a shortcut to expressing something in a colorful or cultural way.
For example, if I say, I'm feeling under the weather, I don't mean the weather is on top of me. I just mean I'm not feeling well.
Exactly. Idioms help you sound more natural, just like a native speaker. Native English speakers use idioms all the time without even thinking about it.
And here's the thing. If you only learn textbook English, you might understand grammar and vocabulary, but you could still feel lost in real conversations. Idioms fill that gap.
That's so true. Imagine someone invites you to dinner and says, "Let's grab a bite." If you don't know that idiom, you might be confused. But it simply means, let's eat something.
Another reason idioms are important is that they make your speech more expressive. Instead of saying, I'm very tired, you could say, I'm beat. It's short, casual, and native-like.
Also, idioms often reflect culture. They show you how people in English-speaking countries think or view the world. Learning them is a fun way to understand not just the language, but the people too.
That's a great point. And don't worry, learning idioms doesn't have to be hard. In today's episode, we're focusing on daily routine idioms, ones you can start using immediately. That's what makes them easier to remember.
So instead of memorizing a big list, just listen closely, imagine the situations, and try using a few today. We'll even role-play some examples to help you hear them in context.
All right, are you ready for our first group of idioms? These ones are all about the morning routine.
Let's get into it. Rise and shine.
Haha, that's actually our first idiom. All right, let's start the day, literally, with some idioms that you can use in your morning routine. These are phrases you might hear or use from the moment you wake up.
Yes, morning idioms are so common. You'll probably recognize some of these once we explain them. Let's go through 10 of them. Nice and easy. 1. Rise and shine.
Rise and shine means wake up and get ready for the day, often used in a cheerful way.
Right. Parents might say, "Come on, kids, rise and shine. Time for school." 2. Hit the snooze button. This is a modern one. It means to delay waking up by using the snooze function on your alarm.
Like, I hit the snooze button 3 times this morning. I was so tired. 3. Sleep in. To sleep in means to sleep later than usual, often on weekends.
Example, I love to sleep in on Sundays. No alarm clock. 4. Wake up on the wrong side of the bed. This idiom means to wake up feeling grumpy or in a bad mood.
Don't talk to him yet. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. 5. Freshen up. To freshen up means to wash your face, brush your teeth, or get ready quickly.
You might say, I'm just going to freshen up before breakfast. 6. Clear your head. This idiom means to feel more awake or think clearly, often after coffee or a shower.
Like, I need a walk to clear my head. It's too early to think. 7. Jumpstart your day. Jumpstart your day means to begin your morning with energy or a good habit.
Example, a cup of coffee always jumpstarts my day. 8. In a daze, this means you're still sleepy or confused right after waking up.
I walked to the kitchen in a daze and forgot why I was there. Happens to me all the time. 9. Hit the ground running. This idiom means to start something quickly and energetically, like your work or morning.
I had so many emails today, I had to hit the ground running. 10. Get into the swing of things. This one means to get used to a routine or schedule after a slow start.
Mondays are hard, but I get into the swing of things by 10 a.m.
And there you go, 10 morning idioms you can use every day. Try saying a few of them tomorrow morning when you wake up.
You'll sound more natural and confident in your conversations. And don't worry if you don't remember them all right away. We'll keep repeating them in examples and role plays later.
All right, coming up next, we're heading to work or school with our next group, Work and School Routine Idioms. Don't miss it.
All right, we've freshened up, had our coffee, and now it's time to head to work or school. This next group of idioms is all about what happens during your day when you're working or studying.
Yes, these idioms are perfect for anyone with a busy schedule. Whether you're a student, an employee, or just juggling daily tasks, these phrases are super common. 1. On the ball. If someone is on the ball, it means they're alert, focused, and doing their job well.
Example: Wow, you answered that question fast. You're really on the ball today. 2. Learn the ropes. This means to learn how to do a job or task properly, especially when you're new.
It's my first week. I'm still learning the ropes. 3. Under pressure. To be under pressure means to feel stressed because of a deadline or task.
I have to finish this project by 5. I'm really under pressure today. 4. Beat the clock. This idiom means to finish something just before the deadline.
We submitted the assignment just in time. We beat the clock. 5. Hit the books. Hit the books means to study hard.
I have an exam tomorrow. I need to hit the books tonight. 6. Pick it up quickly. If someone picks something up quickly, it means they learn fast.
She started last week, but she's already picked it up quickly. 7. Speak up to speak up means to talk louder or share your opinion.
Don't be shy in class. Speak up and share your ideas. 8. Get the hang of it. This means to become comfortable with doing something new.
At first it was confusing, but now I'm getting the hang of it. 9. Back to the grind. Back to the grind means returning to work or a routine after a break.
Vacation's over. Back to the grind. 10. Stay on top of things. If you stay on top of things, you're organized and managing your tasks well.
She's always on time and never forgets anything. She really stays on top of things. These idioms are super useful for anyone who works or studies. They'll make your conversations smoother and more natural.
And remember, don't try to learn all of them at once. Just pick 2 or 3 and try using them during your next day at school or work.
Next up, we're taking a break. Literally. Let's look at some idioms for lunchtime and breaks.
All right, we've been working hard or studying hard, So now it's time for one of the best parts of the day, lunch break.
Yes. Let's look at 5 common idioms people use when they're taking a break, eating lunch, or relaxing in the middle of a busy day. 1. Grab a bite. This means to eat something quickly, usually something small.
I only have 15 minutes. I'm just going to grab a bite. Super common, right?
Definitely. Native speakers say this all the time. 2nd. Chew the fat.
Now this one sounds funny. Chew the fat means to chat casually or gossip during a break.
We sat in the break room and chewed the fat for a while. It just means talking in a relaxed way. 3. Take 5. To take 5 means to take a short break, like 5 minutes.
We've been working non-stop. Let's take 5 and then continue. 4. Coffee break. This one's simple. Coffee break means a short pause from work to rest or have coffee.
I'll answer that email after my coffee break. And no, you don't have to drink coffee. It's just the name. 5. Recharge your batteries. This idiom means to rest and regain energy, just like charging your phone.
A weekend at home really helped me recharge my batteries. I think we all need that sometimes.
So there you go. 5 great idioms to use during your lunch break or anytime you need a little rest.
And guess what? Learning idioms doesn't have to be all work and no play. Next, we're going to look at afternoon and productivity idioms, those little expressions that help describe how we stay on track during the second half of the day. All right, lunch is over, the break is done, and it's time to get back to it. The afternoon is when we need to stay productive, even when we're feeling a little sleepy.
Exactly. So here are 5 idioms that describe how we manage energy, focus, and tasks during the afternoon part of our day. 1. Get back into the swing of things. This idiom means to return to your usual routine or rhythm, especially after a break.
It took me a few minutes to get back into the swing of things after lunch. 2. Stay on track. To stay on track means to keep working according to your plan or schedule.
Even with distractions, I stayed on track and finished my tasks. 3. Lose track of time. This one means to become so focused or distracted that you forget the time.
I was writing emails and totally lost track of time. Happens a lot. Power through means to keep working hard, even when you're tired or bored.
I wanted to nap, but I powered through the last 2 hours at work. 5. Call the shots. This idiom means to be in control or to make important decisions.
In the afternoon meeting, the manager was clearly calling the shots. A great one for workplace conversations.
These idioms can help you describe your energy levels, focus, and even your authority at work or school.
Coming up next, it's time to wind down the day with some evening routine idioms, some of my favorites. All right, the sun's going down and the workday is finally over. Now it's time for one of my favorite parts of the day, evening routines.
Yes, this is when we relax, unwind, and get ready to rest. And of course, there are tons of idioms for this part of the day too. Let's go through 10 idioms you might hear or use in the evening. 1. Call it a day. This means to stop working for the day.
We've done enough. Let's call it a day. It's a polite and common way to end your work. 2. Hit the sack, oid trafi twern. Hit the hay. These 2 idioms mean the same thing, to go to bed.
I'm exhausted. I'm going to hit the sack. So much more fun than just saying sleep. 3. Wind down. This means to relax and slowly end your day.
I like to wind down by reading a book or watching a movie. 4. Call it a night. Similar to call it a day, but used more often when ending your night activities.
It's late. Let's call it a night and go home. 5. Pig out. This one's funny. Pig out means to eat a lot, often during dinner or while watching TV.
I totally pigged out on pizza last night. No shame. 6. Kick back. To kick back means to relax and take it easy.
After work, I just want to kick back with a cold drink. 7. Tune out. This means to stop paying attention or ignore something, like turning off your brain.
I just tune out and listen to music after a long day. 8. Binge watch. To binge watch means to watch many episodes of a show in one sitting.
I binge-watched an entire season of my favorite series last night. 9. Burn the midnight oil. This one means to stay up late working or studying.
I had a deadline, so I had to burn the midnight oil. Great for students or busy professionals. 10. Sleep on it. To sleep on it means to wait until the next day before making a decision.
I'm not sure if I should accept the offer. I'll sleep on it. So now you've got 10 idioms you can use during your evening or nighttime routine. These will make your English sound relaxed and real.
Absolutely. And even if you only remember 1 or 2 today, that's great. Use them naturally in your evening conversations or journal.
Next up, we're looking at weekend or leisure time idioms, perfect for your days off.
All right, we've made it through the work week and evening routines. Now it's time for some fun. Let's talk about weekend and leisure time idioms.
Yes! These idioms are perfect for when you're relaxing, socializing, or just doing something you enjoy. Let's go over 5 of the most common ones. 1. Paint the town red. This means to go out and have a fun, exciting night, usually with friends.
It's Friday night. Let's paint the town red. Sounds fun, right? 2. Netflix and chill. This modern idiom means to relax and watch movies or TV shows, usually at home.
I'm not going out this weekend, I just want to Netflix and chill, simple and popular. 3. Take it easy. To take it easy means to relax and not do anything stressful.
It's the weekend. I'm just going to take it easy and rest. 4. Let your hair down. This idiom means to relax and have fun, especially after being serious all week.
You've been working hard, go out and let your hair down. 5. Catch up on sleep. This means to sleep more than usual because you didn't get enough rest earlier in the week.
I'm going to catch up on sleep this weekend. I've been exhausted.
Weekends are the perfect time to use these idioms, whether you're staying home or going out with friends.
And now that we've covered work, school, and weekends, how about we bring it all together in a fun way?
Coming up next, a role play called A Day in the Life Using Idioms. Get ready to hear these phrases in real conversation. Yawns, I totally hit the snooze button like 3 times this morning.
Ha ha. Same here. I finally got up around 7. Had to rise and shine because I had an early meeting.
I was totally in a daze while brushing my teeth. Didn't even remember if I used shampoo or not.
Oh no, I managed to grab a bite before leaving. Just a quick sandwich. You?
Nah, skipped breakfast. I'll pig out later tonight to make up for it.
Once I got to work, I had to hit the ground running. Emails, calls, meetings. You know the drill.
Yeah, I saw. You were totally on the ball in that morning meeting. Me? I'm still trying to get the hang of the new software.
Don't worry, you'll pick it up quickly. Took me a few days, too. At lunch, want to chew the fat in the break room?
Sure, I need to take 5 and recharge my batteries. It's been a long week.
Same. And don't forget, the manager's calling the shots on that client project, not us. So no stress.
Good point. After work, I'm just gonna kick back, maybe binge watch that new series. What about you?
Might go out and paint the town red, or maybe just Netflix and chill. Depends how I feel after dinner.
Sounds good. Just don't burn the midnight oil again. You looked so tired yesterday.
Ha ha! True. I'll call it a night early. Big day tomorrow.
Yep, let's call it a day here too. Catch you tomorrow.
Later, Julia.
And that's how you can use idioms in everyday conversations, naturally and smoothly.
It's all about listening, practicing, and making them part of your daily English.
Next, we'll share some tips on how to learn and practice idioms in real life. So stick around.
All right. Now that we've heard so many idioms and even practiced them in conversation, let's talk about how you can actually learn and practice idioms in your own life.
Yes, idioms can seem tricky at first, but with the right habits, you'll get better and better every day.
Tip number 1. Use idioms in your daily conversations. Even if it's just with yourself, try saying, "I'm going to hit the sack early tonight," or "I need to get back into the swing of things." It makes a huge difference.
Tip 2. Write a journal or short diary entry using idioms. For example, write about your day and include a few idioms you learned. It helps your brain remember them.
Tip 3. Listen to native speakers, podcasts, movies, TV shows, and even YouTube videos. When you hear an idiom, pause and think about what it means in that context.
Another great tip is to use flashcards or apps designed for idioms. You can review and quiz yourself anytime, even on the go.
And finally, don't worry about making mistakes. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Native speakers love it when learners try idioms. They know you're serious about your English.
Exactly. Practice a few idioms each day, and soon you'll be using them without even thinking.
That's it for our tips. Ready for a fun challenge to test what you've learned?
Coming up next, Listener Challenge. Use 5 idioms today.
All right, listeners, it's challenge time. We want you to use at least 5 idioms from today's episode in your conversations or writing. Today.
That's right. Pick any 5 idioms that you like or feel comfortable with. You can use them when talking with friends, practicing English with a partner, or even in your diary.
Here are a few easy examples to get you started. I'm going to hit the sack early tonight. Or, I need to grab a bite before my meeting. Simple, right?
If you're feeling brave, try using an idiom in a message or a post on social media. You might be surprised how much fun it is, and how many people will understand you.
And don't worry if you don't get it perfect. Practice makes progress. The more you use idioms, the more natural your English will sound.
Let us know how it goes. Share your favorite idioms or sentences with us in the comments or on our social media.
We can't wait to hear from you. Good luck, and have fun with your idioms today.
That wraps up today's episode on 50 daily routine idioms in real English.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time for more fun English learning. Well, that's a wrap for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed learning these idioms and feel ready to use them in your daily English.
Remember, mastering idioms takes time and practice, so be patient with yourself. Even using a few idioms regularly will make your English sound more natural and confident.
Keep listening, keep practicing, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every step you take is a step forward on your English learning journey.
And most importantly, have fun. Language is a tool to connect with others and express yourself. Idioms add color and personality to your speech.
Thanks so much for spending your time with us today. If you liked this episode, be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends.
We'll see you next time on the English Learning Podcast. Until then, keep shining and keep speaking English.